Morning, ABEC community. Hopefully everybody's doing okay, taking care of yourselves here in the very challenging, unique start to the 2020-21 school year. I know that first day of school is almost lonely for me, to be honest, but just a big change from the usual excitement of seeing a bunch of students, and in my role now is much opportunity to see the stuff the students do online. So but definitely did get to see some students who picked up supplies, and I appreciate teachers have shared some things students have been doing, some excitement they've had with families. I want to give a shout out to everybody who's doing these IEP meetings, showing a lot of warmth and love and support for families, and really doing the best we can to meet their needs under the circumstances. So please keep that up and let us know how we can help. And today's message is having also some technical pieces here to share. Probably the most crucial one here is the how we're going to schedule the in-person times. I know many of them are already scheduled next week, and we thought the most efficient would be to do it similar to a conference room. So you're just on Google Calendar. I made an ABEC schedule in-person learning. There's already one on next week, so I won't share that because these videos are public. But let's say I have an appointment for a family tomorrow, the 11th. I'd simply put it in there. They're coming in from 9 to 9:45. I'm going to put student name. You can, because this will stay within 287, you can either put first name, last initial, full name, anything. Please don't use initials because that can be confusing. So please put the student name up there. And you can also add your room number would be helpful, but we'll see who creates invites. So just mainly put the student name and the time they're coming, and room number would be helpful. So then you save that and you'll be good to go. So hopefully that makes it really simple, and it's not one more Google Doc or Excel doc to remember. And we'll be able to pull that up and make sure we know who's we plan to come into the building so we can get them checked in. All right. The other thing I wanted to show you is because there's important updates, newsletters that come from the district office with updates from Sandy. So I wanted to show you how to get to that. And I'm just simply logged into the district website. And then I clicked on fall school planning, COVID-19. So here's where you'll see all the updates. Many of you, I'm sure, read in your email yesterday. There's update on the hybrid model and how and when we'll decide on each step. So on Monday, it will be decided if we will be able to start hybrid on the 28th based on the community transmission numbers and things like that. And step 1 for ABEC will be last year transition and 12th graders. So we'll be working to make sure we're ready for that. And then after that, there'll be decisions made on a weekly basis on increasing that capacity. So please do read through that, ask if you have questions. And that leads into our next. Just want to share some clarifications around schedules. Oh, one more thing, sorry. Use this ABEC staff homepage website. It's very, very handy for links. We have links kind of specific to connected learning, and then quick links with the links to those things we use almost on a pretty frequent basis as far as student account lookup, student device checkout, things like that. All right, so and finally, schedule clarification goes along with this next week. Really, the purpose is the main thing I want to focus on. The purpose is to get used to being in the building, get used to looking at your classroom environment and get that set up, because the 28th will come quickly and some teams will have folks here every day, or 2 days a week, obviously in hybrid. So I want to make sure we're ready and feel comfortable in the building and practice all that social distancing as adults. And then also I want to ensure fairness and equal access to in-person learning during this connected learning time. So that's the main purpose. If your classroom teams or individually needs some flexibility this week, please reach out to your AP or myself, as long as things are fulfilling that main purpose and we're not saying no to students based on availability. That is fine, because we do want to keep make sure we're keeping COVID out of the building. So we are wanting to move slowly but swiftly and carefully, and to provide that safety. So again, the main purpose for next week is make sure we're used to getting that building, make sure we're following that social distancing, and getting in that routine of coming to school, because we want to keep COVID out, and we also want to make sure staff feel comfortable and we have all the kinks worked out before we have students starting up. So with that, I think that's updates for today, and hope everybody has a wonderful Thursday.